they're all like, you're gonna want this food.
You're gonna want this food. There's so much food.
I'm just an innocent Uber driver. Let me into your house.
You're gonna want this food. You're gonna want this food. Hey!
Everybody!
Wait a second. Wow.
Wow!
Wow. You guys, that was Kenny.
That was Kenny
Hopkins.
Rogers.
Oh, R.I.P. R.I.P. Kenny Rogers.
R.I.P. Kenny Rogers.
R.I.P. Kenny Rogers Roaster.
And Kenny Hopkins, may you live forever.
Yeah. It's Hopkins, right? We didn't get this wrong again, did we?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm gonna look it up because this guy we've gotten it wrong. He made us an amazing song, and I've been like, "Good job, Kevin. Good job." Fucking what is it else?
Coleman.
Yeah.
K-Dog.
This is okay. We got it right. It's Kenny Hopkins.
Kenny
Yeah.
Hopkins.
Kenny Hopkins, thank you so much for our song.
And may you live forever.
And may you live to see your beautiful children, you know? Much like our baby, Charlie.
Yeah.
You guys,
May you live to see your beautiful children.
it is day 10, and you probably don't need to hear this, but
This is the only time we talk.
we fell the fuck apart.
This is the only time we talked yesterday, was just doing the podcast.
Yeah.
And then after that, Andy went to clean the yard.
Uh-huh.
And the only other time that we talked was when I was doing an Instagram Live and I wouldn't let him back in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
My engagement ring is just getting looser
yeah.
because I'm rationing food now.
Mm-hmm.
It's starting to fall off and it feels symbolic.
Yeah, because we're losing weight. I'm sorry, I just went into a complete hole.
This is what happens. See, he's been disassociating,
Mm-hmm.
and then he just doesn't talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
He's just playing with a puzzle all day.
I want to get the puzzle done so we can get it out of our lives. We'll put a picture of the puzzle up on the
This fucking puzzle.
It's broken us up. It's
It's
why'd you
just-
guys not work out? You look so happy.
We started a puzzle
We
together.
started a puzzle together, and Andy fell in love with the puzzle.
Yeah. Andy started talking to the puzzle, started sharing his secrets with the puzzle, started talking shit about me to the puzzle
In front
while
of
I
her.
was working on it with
Yeah.
him.
She can't complete you. I am the only one that can complete you.
Oh my god.
You complete me.
Yeah.
You guys,
So he's got the virus.
I don't have the virus, but a lot of people do. And it looks like day 10 might be, what?
This might be our breaking point.
Nah, come on.
Yesterday was that fun part of the road trip, you know, where you start losing your mind, you start getting a little goofy,
Yeah.
you start having fun, saying things you never thought you'd say.
Like,
We're gonna want this food, you know. You start making up songs that don't make any sense. It's that part of the road trip. And
Yeah.
this is the part of the road trip where you both are just staring forward into space, wondering if the road will ever end.
yeah. And we're not even, like I'm trying to say, I think this could be 1/5. We could be 1/5 in.
God!
We're going to find out today if we need to move. We don't know where we'll go next. I have put out some feelers in the Bishop area to see if anybody. It's a small town
that the
in
woods?
Northern California. It's not the woods per se. It's the mountains. Small, tiny, little, kind of laid back mountain town.
There is a town.
Big town, yeah. 20,000 people. But I'm not going to make Rosebud go there. We've also asked about Joshua Tree. My mom said not to come home because
She
it
said,
has
"Don't
nothing
come
to
back."
do with the coronavirus.
It
Nothing
was
at all.
Mostly me.
She doesn't like Rosie. She thinks that she's crass. I don't know what that means.
She said I'm a crass whore. I was like, Anita, I
love you.
I love you. We're gonna be family. And she was like, don't talk to me.
But last night, I got pretty stoked off of a workout that I did.
Oh yeah, Andy did the Exorcist stairs, like in California.
Yeah.
He did like, well, I guess it would be the Joker stairs, kind of.
Are those the Exorcist stairs?
No, those are in DC. The Exorcist stairs are in DC, and the Joker stairs are in New York.
The Joker stairs are in the Bronx, and
Yeah.
The Exorcist stairs are probably in DC. You know, there's a lot of like stairs, like famous stairs.
Yeah, there's a whole stair.
There's got to be stair culture.
There's got to be a whole Hall of Fame.
That's kind of a funny group of people. Like, people love now going to take pictures on the Joker stairs.
Yeah.
Who's that for?
I don't know.
I don't mean to judge them.
They're like, I stood on these stairs.
And you're like, yeah, a lot of people have.
A lot of people have stood on those stairs. Nobody gives a shit.
What would make sense to me is if you were a connoisseur of stairs. You were like, look at the fucking angles, perfect. The coping, wow, this is a great set of stairs.
The landscaping.
The steps, like each step is so perfectly, it's not too high.
What does it take to make a good
long.
stairway anyway? You know?
I bet there's a standard measurement for stairs.
I bet there is.
What would you guess the inchage on that is?
The inchage?
Do you think they're using inches or centimeters or what?
Let me tell you something. My ideal set of stairs.
Uh-huh.
My ideal set.
Yeah.
6 inches. Right? High. And then...
Long.
And then real long.
Wow. Like you could
one arm's length.
Oh, wow. Those are nice steps. Those are the kind you can ride a bike down easy.
Yeah.
Remember riding bikes?
Yeah.
How long's it been?
Oh, I'd say, I think the last time I rode a bike was when I got a bike in New York City.
Okay.
From my friend Courtney. She was moving.
Coco?
And she was like, yep. And she was like, let me give you this bike. You can have it. And I was like, great. And I took it for a ride. I got hit by a cab.
Wow.
I flew off the bike. And then the cab driver yelled at me.
Was it your fault?
I don't remember. But it's a weird thing to get out of your cab after flinging somebody off a bike, and the first thing you do is yell at them, even if it's their fault.
Yeah, that's a very New York cabbie thing. That's it. Those guys are a different breed.
I was bleeding.
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was bleeding, and he was like, "What are you doing? Why are you in the road?"
You're like, I'm riding a bike.
I was just riding a bike, and then I just got back on my bike, and I cycled over to my friend's house with blood all over me.
Poor thing. Just
hemorrhaging from my elbows.
I was a big city bike rider in New York. I loved a city bike and had a year membership. And now I wouldn't touch one of those things for $20. I wouldn't get on a city bike.
Absolutely not. Petri dish.
Yeah, Petri dish.
I wouldn't even back then. I was like, I can't even imagine the amount of ball sweat on those on the seats.
We actually got some Petri dishes off of Amazon, and we have set up a little lab.
We are actually working on a vaccine.
Room. Oh. Well, yeah. I was not working on a vaccine. I've
been working on a vaccine.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
For coronavirus?
Yeah.
Man. Do you have it to
Not
work
yet.
off of? Oh.
Not yet.
Okay.
I decided I'm going to test it on you some night in the coming weeks.
Oh, so you do have coronavirus in the lab?
Yeah. Shit. I have isolated the virus.
Wow. Have you mapped it? Have you mapped its genomes?
Yes, and
genomes?
Yeah, I've got the genomes.
Genomes sound like gangster gnomes.
Yeah. Genomes.
Hi.
That's what they look like.
Break yourself, fool.
You know what's weird is that when you look at them in a microscope, the genomes for the coronavirus actually look like tiny, tiny little gnomes with bat faces.
Wait, bat, like the animal?
Yes.
Wow. Do they have bats? Like baseball bats?
No. They're just gnomes with their hands in their pockets, and they got bat faces.
So they look like homies dolls.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great. I am growing meat in a lab. I've taken some of Charlie's DNA
Just from his paw.
just from his paw. I didn't do anything, and then I have
Just a swab.
kind of a stem cell. You can also get stem cells on Amazon apparently,
Yeah,
and
they're selling those now.
put them in kind of like an electrical bath, and we're trying to grow some meat. Now that I think of it, I kind of wish that I wouldn't have grown dog meat,
Yeah.
because that's not going to be good.
It's not great. I'm not, as long as it's artificial dog meat, I think it's fine.
I think that
It's hard though. I mean, you really deserve some credit because you've never eaten dog meat.
yeah.
And so to create it artificially is really a step into the unknown.
Hold on, I gotta do something real quick. I'm a real fucking drip right now. Hold on, 1 second, everybody.
Slapping himself.
Ha! Lawrence Fishburne. All right, I'm good.
All right. you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back. I feel like I haven't been like popping. I feel like it is a lazy Sunday, but what's a day of the week anymore? You know?
Yeah.
I gotta. Do you want to get into it?
Sure.
Okay. Do your own
Okay.
thing that you have to do.
Okay. I'm going to put my mic down for a second.
Mhm.
Ha!
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Okay.
Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. Okay.
I'm so concerned about what the viewers and listeners are thinking right now, because I think that they're like, oh, this is real. And I want to tell you guys, it is completely real. We are losing our sanity.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm telling you, I did not talk to Andy all day except for the podcast.
I want to clarify something. There was moments where I did try to talk to her, and she also had gone inward.
Really?
Yeah,
when?
of course.
Give me one example when you tried to talk to me, emotionally
on our walk,
connect. When did you try to
on
emotionally?
our walk,
On our walk.
you were pretty quiet on our walk. You were looking at your phone the whole time. Do you remember this? You admitted it last night.
Yes.
Did you ready to admit it in front of the...
Yes!
Okay. And then we came back here and we started doing our things.
Mhm.
I feel like we talked on our missions.
Yeah.
And then we came back here again and I did yard work. And then for some reason, when I got back from yard work, you had decided that I had emotionally betrayed you, that I had turned my back on our relationship because I had organized the backyard so we could do nice things back there.
Yeah. Like what? What are
Like
we going to do
eat
back there?
dinner at the table
Why
underneath the cafe lights, or light a campfire in the fire pit next to the swimming pool. How nice is that?
It's pretty nice.
I might even take the lid off the baby box.
Really?
Yeah, take the lid off the baby box. I unpowered the Iron Man suit, so he can't do anything other than, lay there. It's too heavy unless he's gotten strong enough to walk with all that metal on. And then we can light a fire.
Yeah.
I don't know how old the baby is, but I think the baby's old enough to have
Andy, what are we going to
marshmallows.
do if the couple wants to come back? This is real.
You're asking this on the pod.
Yeah.
Well, I've just told you I set out some feelers in Bishop.
Yeah.
That's a problem, though. We don't have a car.
I've literally never heard of Bishop is also a problem.
All right, hold on. You guys...
I've never even fucking heard of this place.
Bishop, California. Why don't you apologize to the...
Listeners?
Yeah, for us not making the thing yesterday.
The audiogram? Guys.
Not the audiogram.
What?
We made an audiogram yesterday.
The video.
We didn't make either video. We didn't make the tour, and we didn't make the cooking.
Oh, God.
We're falling apart.
We're sorry, you guys. We were supposed to make hot flaming Cheeto mozzarella sticks, and Andy wasn't feeling up for it. So I'm gonna apologize on behalf of Andy.
Mm-hmm. That's
because
nice of
it's
you.
not my fault.
Yeah. This is it. This is Bishop. It's pretty.
That's gorgeous.
Small.
Beautiful.
I just know people up there, and it's like half of the houses are Airbnb houses. And
It's because probably everyone that lives there has an opioid problem.
No, it's not like that. It's like rock climbers and skiers.
Oh, okay. So it's weed.
Let's do some shout outs real quick.
Real quick shout outs.
But,
you need to restart that, right? Oh, well, we got some new ones, guys.
Well, I don't know, because I feel like Taylor has been with us for a while, and she just adjusted her pledge.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Taylor.
I can't tell.
Thank you for adjusting your pledge, and welcome to Mahalo.
I don't know that for sure. Taylor, either way, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble. This is a new thing that's happened where people have adjusted their prices. But Taylor, thank you if you're new. We appreciate you. Sam and CK, you love to see it. Another couple. Another couple.
Love another couple.
Dee and Luca were the first ones. They came in at $5. You guys are Mahalo members. I love it. What a VI Beach. Dearna Miller.
Love to see it.
Love to see it. And Katie Feller, you know you are in our hearts and minds. You're such you're an ally. You're above a VI Beach. You're an ally.
You're a hetero ally.
You're our cis hetero ally. And well, I want to say, Dearna Miller. All right, you're a VI Beach. And I think
you already said that.
No, I know. I just wanted to say her name like out loud because last time somebody came on and they were like a new member. Remember this? And I was like, and we got some broad named Kathy. Okay, who's next? And she was like, that's my shout out.
She was like, that was an insult.
Katie Feller. I think Katie adjusted her her membership because or her patronage because she wasn't seeing the content which we've promised everyone. Katie, do not worry. You will be included in everything, including our sex tape.
And our vows.
And our vows.
So,
and our plows. We're gonna do some plows?
Some plowing.
Yeah, we're gonna do some plowing.
In the yard.
So
it's gonna say stay home and then it's gonna say Katie Feller.
Yeah. We're gonna do an SOS in the field above the house so that when people fly over they think there's an emergency. Mm-hmm. But when they get close, we steal their things.
We trap them.
We trap them.
We grab their things.
That's why
we shove them in our pants.
Yeah.
And then we run away.
Yeah, just much like the lemon tree video that you guys might have seen on the Patreon. We steal.
Yeah.
I love it. I want to be a grifting couple. That'd be fun. If we get this van, we just drive around the country.
Drifters.
Stealing.
Yeah.
Thievery.
That's hot.
It's going to be so hard for like the FBI and people like that to like track crime during this time.
Oh yeah.
We should go out. We should steal a car, honestly.
Looting.
Yeah, I don't understand why anybody isn't. I think it's going to happen in New York pretty soon. There'll be some pretty good looting.
If they trap New Yorkers inside, it's chaos will break loose. Chaos will reign.
New York is in a shelter and home. You know that, right?
They are?
I think so. I think they're in
I don't think they've gotten a shelter and home order.
Really?
I really don't.
Because it's insane. It is. I thought New Yorkers were just ignoring it, which would be very...
No, they haven't even gotten one yet.
Because New York is fucking up. New York is like... People were like shoulder to shoulder on the street.
Like Cuomo should be thrown in jail.
Yeah. Because it's like... They quarantine New Rochelle and then they just like let the rest of this... People are like picnicking in parks and shit like that. The subway... The whole subway needs to be shut down and set on fire. I can't believe
they haven't shut down the subway.
Insane.
It's crazy.
And I understand that...
There was a homeless guy on the subway who walked down the subway coughing in people's faces.
Is that true?
Yes. McCullough was on the subway when it happened. This is an eyewitness report.
Uber shut down Uber pools. So the subway should be shut down. Actually, you know what? Every subway car, you should only let like 4 people on. 4 people per subway car. They have to stand a pole's length apart.
Even if they don't, even if they have 4 people on the subway car, the subway is carrying germs from the AIDS epidemic. Do you understand?
Yeah, the subway is...
There's blood on the subway from
Amazon
1988.
Prime of biological warfare.
So,
I've seen a man, I'm not lying, I've seen a man taking a bath in an IKEA bag. You know those blue IKEA bags?
Yeah.
They hold water. He had one full of water and soap, he was washing his naked body on a subway car. Was the water spilling everywhere?
Yes.
Was it almost touching people?
Yes.
Did it smell like he had boiled his own poop into consomme? Yes.
Yeah. So.
What do you do?
New York, Cuomo, listen up.
Cuomo!
Shut down the goddamn subways, you fucking idiot.
Because guess what? We're sick of California living. We want to get back
We want to come back.
Pizza pie. I'm walking over here.
I want to go to Best Buy for no fucking reason. I want to walk through a Dwayne Reed for 3 hours because I'm feeling restless and I don't know what else to do except for shop for beach balls.
I want to go into a bodega and read the magazines.
That's what I want. I want to pet a bodega cat.
I want Bazzini nuts for no reason. I'm just walking. I see a Subway bodega. What do you call those newsstands in the Subway?
Yeah.
And I see the Bazzini nuts and I say, yeah, I will have a pecan supreme.
Yeah.
Which is pecans and yellow raisins. Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah. I will have a little protein and fat.
Yeah. It's really unfair. I want to do stand-up again. I miss stand-up.
I think I'm going to do a joke. I'm going to write a joke today. And I think I'm going to write about stairs. I'm going to write about how there's famous stairs.
Mm-hmm.
And how other stairs are great and they probably don't get that shine.
Yeah.
Like those stairs I did last night.
Yeah.
Great stairs. Kind of low and long, like you would like.
Okay.
Twisting, like almost like an MC Escher, all over the place, going up a hill.
Uh-huh.
All lit.
Really?
Lit. And get this, perfect for Corona, no handrails. I'm not touching nothing.
That's great.
And
it's all core strength.
I have a proposition for you today. This is a sincere proposition, but I thought of adding some scheduling to our days.
I love that.
So here's what
That's why I'm going to marry you.
I have 4 hours.
Because you love a schedule, and you love a map, and you love to plan.
Dude, look how bereft.
And I hate all of those
Look
things.
how bereft my Google Calendar is right now. It's fucking pathetic.
That's
I
the saddest
don't
thing I've ever
know
seen.
what to do.
That's the saddest thing I've ever seen. I love that you kept the reminder to send in your availability for the Comedy Cellar.
Yep.
As if that is going to be something that we're doing.
Well, you got to. It's every week I do it. You see it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So here's the scheduling. The scheduling goes like this. We podcast for 1 hour every day.
Yes.
Obviously, there's a little more time that goes into making the YouTube video,
right?
Updating the patron,
mm-hmm.
Posting to multiple social platforms. You know all this. So that's 1 hour.
Right.
Podcasting. 1 hour of exercise.
Yes.
And I don't know if we include our hike, but there's 1 hour of exercise. I'm not sure if it's together, whatever it is, we have to do 1 hour of exercise.
Okay.
3, 1 hour of writing.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then here's the wild card. And I don't know if you're gonna like it.
Okay.
1 hour of like intellectual stimulus. So it's either reading or
yes.
Or like maybe it's a crafting project.
Uh-huh.
Whatever it is. Just like something that just like I guess my hour yesterday was doing yard work because I found it very meditative. It was very calming.
Yeah.
Maybe I might go out and tie little ribbons around the branches of the lemon tree just to kind of dress it up, make it feel pretty.
Yeah, like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, be like, hey, lemon tree, you know what? You've given me so much more than a Christmas tree.
I feel like the puzzle was sort of my intellectual stimulus just because it forced my brain to work. It was forcing my brain to put pieces together.
It has torn us apart, though.
It has.
We are unable to hold a fulfilling conversation while we puzzle.
Yeah, we get too involved.
I think we both have the same level of ADD/autism. Autism's way worse than yours. because you can be genuinely emotional. But it's kind of it's a perfect storm of disassociation.
Yeah, yesterday we were working on the puzzle and Andy reached over and his elbow was just like, he had a tomahawk elbow the whole time, just pointing upwards, you know, like a weapon. And it was really in the way. I couldn't see my fucking part of the puzzle. He just smelled my fucking armpit, you guys.
I wanted it to be stinkier.
I've been taking care of myself.
I was kind of hoping you had some stank on you.
No.
Some spice.
No, I've been taking care of myself. This morning I washed my face, I put on sunblock, put on deodorant, I brushed my teeth. I put on a little bit of makeup. I'm trying to take care of myself. I'm trying not to let the world around me
inform your beauty standards.
Inform my beauty standards.
Yeah.
Yes.
I actually have also been trying to be better about my hygiene and presentation. I will say that I got to start combing my hair.
Maybe, yeah.
Because it's been pretty bad.
A little bit.
And I know that your pussy turns into the Mojave Desert when you can see my bald spot. And also,
you also have to stop mutilating your skin.
We don't need to tell the viewers about this.
Yeah, I think we should. Here's the thing.
I pick my face.
Andy likes to pick his face with
and
his
my
fingers.
chest.
And his chest. And he's scarred. He's all scarred up.
Yeah, I like if I got a little bump, I'll turn it into a bullet hole.
And if you know me even a little bit, I really give a shit about skincare. It is one of my passions, and to see someone mutilating their skin drives me fucking crazy.
Well, here's something that you should know about me, is that I've always been getting ready for this moment in history.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. People see me now, I take off my shirt, they go, whoa, oh, what are all those scars from? And I say, battle. I go, battle. And they go, are you saying it came from battle, or are you challenging me to a battle? And I go, it doesn't matter.
If you want to fight me, I'm ready to fight.
I know pain. I've had an ingrown hair on my cock shaft. And they don't know what to do with that. And they usually run. And when they run, they're disoriented and they drop a few cans.
And then we take those cans
and
we bring them home and we make a bean stew
Yeah.
for the baby in the box.
Yeah. The baby in the box is perfectly healthy, is not being abused, is happy. This is not like the life and times of Gabriel.
Fernandez.
Okay? Yeah.
Hernandez. Sorry.
Can it be? There is Fernandez's and Hernandez's, aren't there?
Mm-hmm.
I think they're both feminine. Feminine. Her story. Her story.
Her story.
That's the lamest shit when people try to put her into words to like demasculate them. You know, herstory is in history. Yeah. I'm gonna get a hysterectomy.
Well, see, here's the thing: is that's not even necessary because hysterectomy comes from when women were being hysterical in history, right?
Oh.
And so they would remove their fucking. What is it called? What is it?
Ovaries?
What is it? Yeah, they would remove their ovaries.
Oh wow.
Because they were like, oh, it's because you're a woman
that you're
being hysterical.
Did you know that they used to also...
So it was already sexist. So to turn it into a feminist thing...
They need to do some branding on that.
They need to do a little research is what they need to do. And also, I don't even think that's a thing. I think it's something that Andy made up, and then I made an issue out of it. And that is how you divide the internet.
Yeah. But I will say this, or I won't, I'll say, did you know that also when women were being insane back in the day or dramatic, they would try to give them orgasms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is, I actually think that's
they need to bring those doctors back.
Yeah, they need to bring those doctors back.
Yeah.
Like, you're feeling like crazy and then like a professional clit massager comes over
and just gives you one.
Holds you. I mean,
just
can you imagine your kink
in a lab coat?
You're getting held down
with a
with straps.
By a doctor?
Yeah, he's got insurance and a savings account. He probably lives in his own 2-bedroom.
Just make him tell me his income over and over again and ask him what he'd buy me. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You could just answer those questions, I'd come.
Yeah. Someday, baby. Someday when survival skills are currency, you're going to be rich. That is going to be nice. Dating is going to be so nice in the apocalypse because literally...
You're not going to get to do it.
Well, no. I mean, just like, even like you will have standards where I'll be like, it's your birthday. And you'll be like, what'd you get me? And I'll be like, I found this nice ribbon and a can of water chestnuts. And you'll be like, baby. Aww.
That's so sweet.
And then I'll elbow you in the temple and make love to your unconscious body.
Okay. Like a titan. Like an apocalyptic titan.
That's such a problematic thing I said, but you're into it. That's your kink.
Hey, whatever we're into, okay? And you guys can't judge us for it, because that's called kink shaming.
I want to turn my face into a bike seat, and I want you to ride the Tour de France. Anyways.
You guys, if you're interested at all in how me and Andy got together, it was one day he just texted me, hey, what's up? I want to wear you like a gas mask. And
We'd
I was
already
like,
been flirting.
I can't fucking wait.
Yeah. It was the perfect thing to say. It was
probably the most fucked up text he sent someone, and I was into it.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Yep. That's how you game a psychopath down. You guys want to know how alcoholics hit on each other? We go right for the jugular. You can't be coy. You can't hit them with a, hey, you want to get coffee? No. You go, I want to taste your internal organs.
And move into your house.
I want to do a medical...
I want to taste your internal organs and move into your home.
Yeah.
And listen, they're either going to be into it or they're not. But you took a chance. And you gave yourself a little bit of a fucking ride, you know? You went for a ride, an emotional roller coaster.
Which, thank God.
Which is how we stay alive.
That's Six Flags now. It's all emotions. Because they've closed them. They've sent the workers home. Those workers
will
are filed
not be staring
unemployment.
at the back of a tourist.
No.
Ever again.
I mean...
on a ride called Red Rocket.
If they just did no social quarantining and the government was just like, hey folks, we're going to just see who survives this.
Yeah.
We got too many of you.
We're going to clear it out.
We're going to clear it out. So those of you who have strong immune systems, welcome to the future. Those who don't, be prepared to be brought to the LA Coliseum in a dump truck with a pile of your neighbors.
Oh my God. If they'd done that, then what?
I don't, I might have been on board. Just like seeing these videos of Florida.
You might have been on board with that.
Dude.
You would not have been on board with that, Andy. You would be freaking the fuck out right now.
I'm already freaking the fuck out right now.
Exactly, which is why I know that if things were worse...
out on a moral level. But if the government just finally came out and was like, hey, if you're dumb enough to do all this shit, we're telling you. Like all those kids that are in Florida and they're like, I'm not gonna let coronavirus ruin...
I'm trying to get drunk before everything shuts down.
Ruin one spring break? There's so many kids that were like, I'm not gonna let coronavirus ruin my spring break.
Listen, if corona gets me, it gets me. That's what one kid said.
I'm not...
This fucking idiot named Trevor.
Yeah, that's such a Trevor thing. And we don't mean that
Listen, if
Trevor.
I get corona, I get corona. But I'm trying to get drunk. Okay, Trevor.
Okay, Trevor.
You're gonna be spending the rest of your life trying to get drunk. Okay?
You're
going nowhere, Trevor. You know where you're going? You're circling the drain of humanity. Trevor. So stay the fuck home.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I do think that I think it's too late to do it today because we're at minute 35.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think that we should, tomorrow maybe, we should do a Zoom episode.
No, Andy, stop making promises. We need to do the videos that we promised them, okay? Today, we need to make mozzarella sticks with hot flaming Cheetos. We made a promise, we have to follow through. Do not make new promises until you've carried out the old ones, because otherwise people just start to listen to you like you're their absent father.
But I did all the studying yesterday on how to do the Zoom episode. I just wanted to run it by you.
On the podcast, you wanted to run it by me?
Yeah.
While we're live?
Yeah.
Well, don't you understand that people listen and then they depend on you to follow through that?
But sometimes people
You
just like somebody who's ambitious.
No, you're not ambitious. You just have a lot of ideas. I'm ambitious. I carry this shit out.
God, you carry this shit out. I do so much.
You do a lot. Yes, you do.
Fine, I won't tell you. I'm never doing anything for you people again. Expect nothing. Expect nothing from me.
They expect nothing from you anyway because you already promised them 2 things yesterday that you didn't follow through on.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Thank you.
But I am the one who's telling you we need to do the thing today. Okay?
So you like my
I'm the one
idea?
Yeah, I like the idea.
Okay,
it's a
cool.
good idea.
Thank you. Whew. What's day 20 gonna be like, folks? We're losing our goof. We're losing our goof, and we're getting serious. And I feel like this episode has been a little more emo than any of us would have liked.
I don't know if we've been emo.
It'd be so funny if we could look into the future and we saw day 30
and
it was just
the 2 of us. I have a beard
covered in pox and we're just eating Charlie's leg and I'm just crying. So folks, the baby in the box. The baby in the box is real and we worship him now. Have you let blood for the baby? Where art thou, Trevor?
Oh my God.
You're gonna enjoy this food. You are gonna enjoy it. House it!
Charlie.
I grabbed Charlie's severed head. He's gotten so good at it.
That was the saddest howl. He even sounded like he was sad. He was like, "Don't eat my leg! Don't eat my leg!"
Charlie's gotten so good at howling that we didn't even have to say howl sesh. He just went straight into it.
Oh! Good boy. Good boy. I love the little O shape that his mouth makes when he does it.
Come here, Charlie.
Come here, Charlie.
We would never eat you. I was going to say this earlier. I got distracted. But I think if we got to the point where it was eating dogs time, I would just jump off something.
I'd just die.
Hey guys, this is actually a sweet story. I heard on the radio this morning that they ran out of shelter dogs in Riverside because they'd all been adopted.
That's beautiful.
People are home and they want a pupper. We're gonna go get you a friend.
Little pupper.
We're gonna get you a friend who's going to be about the same age as you, but much tinier, so you can dominate them. And you two are gonna hang out. And you know what? Sometimes you're gonna go outside, Charlie. You're gonna be a fucking dog.
Go outside.
You're gonna be a dog that likes to be outside.
Because right now,
cry the whole time.
The way that you do it is really sad. You stand by the door and you just cry.
You just cry, and it's not okay.
And you're looking at us, so you know that we're there.
Do you want to
say something?
He just sniffed. I don't know what that means.
Sniffed into the mic.
Probably should wash the mic now since Charlie licks the floors, but
probably.
So that was a sweet story. And also Rosie posted it to the Patreon, but there's a special episode of The Daily which it talks about how we're all quarantining and it's kind of lonely, but how the internet has kind of become this beautiful bastion of
people coming together.
People coming together, learning, creativity, and
it's really kind of touching.
And one great thing about it is that what they did mention is that we are heroes. They said that we specifically Find Your Beach,
me and Andy and Find Your Beach podcast
are really
and Charlie
changing a lot of people's lives.
Yeah, they said it on the daily.
Yeah, it was crazy because they get millions of listeners.
And it's like wild because we didn't even expect it.
Yeah.
And now we're getting a peace prize.
Yeah, I heard that the president, Obama, not Trump, is he's going to send us a Medal of Freedom and Honor or something like that. I don't know. Purple Heart?
Yeah, a Purple Heart. That's what he said.
Uh-huh.
He's like, I'm sending you a Purple Heart, and you're both honorary firefighters.
Wow. That's great. I know CPR. I also know how to do a tracheotomy.
Yeah, so that's mostly how we first started hooking up.
Yeah.
Is Andy would put his land hose down my throat.
We like to play a game called Feeding Tube.
This is fucked.
We're all fucked.
This is fucked up. God damn it.
So, okay, ideally, I think New York's out of the picture. You said, what are we going to do if they come back?
I think New York is not out of the picture. I think we should go back to New York.
It does not bother you at all that it is the epicenter of the American outbreak?
No.
That doesn't bother you?
No.
You think we'll be fine?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
You know why?
Why?
Because your mom is a nurse and works in a hospital and did not get it. My sister is a nurse and works in a hospital and is not getting it. And I think that is a sign that our immune systems are healthy. Also, we have protective gear. We can drive into New York wearing hazmat suits or NASA suits or just plastic bags that we find along the highway.
So you don't want to fly?
Not really. I kind of want to drive. Because it's like we have the time, you know?
Are we going to camp or are we going to... What are we going to do? Are we going to camp or are we going to stay in hotels?
That's a good question. Maybe we should fly.
Yeah.
You know? Maybe we should fly.
Private jet.
Although, yeah, we'll just do a PJ.
It's only $3,500.
To fly?
Yeah, private jet. One way to New York.
Really?
Yeah, like a Cessna, whatever that little one like you and Che have been on.
We could do that.
I don't have $3,500, but if you want to... Maybe you guys want to do that. Huh?
Keep us safe?
Keep us safe?
Keep us healthy?
I wonder if Sully Sullenberg, like if you can like arrange to have Sully Sullenberg fly you.
Isn't that the pilot that crashed into the Hudson?
Okay, technically yes, but he didn't crash as like human air. Birds flew into the engines.
Uh-huh.
And the engines died.
Uh-huh.
And he's a fucking hero because the plane was going down and he said, fuck it. I'm gonna navigate this motherfucker to the Hudson, the only safe place to land right now. And he did it.
Wow.
He fucking did it. And guess what? Nobody died.
Wow.
Not a single person.
What a hero.
There's probably some people that were shaken up. Also some people that probably got some pneumonia because they were standing in the Hudson in January.
Yeah.
That happens.
Yeah.
It might have been March.
Right.
I don't know.
But they're fine.
You know the comedian Baron Vaughn?
Yes.
Was supposed to take the exact same plane the day after or like the day before or something like that. And he said he was mad because if you survive a plane crash, you never have to worry about another plane crashing. Statistically impossible.
Yeah.
But wouldn't, you know, that's something that would happen to me. I would survive a plane crash.
Yeah.
And then I would get on another plane and it would crash. And the whole time I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me?
I just finished this. I just did this.
Twice in one day. I still try to fly later that day.
You would. You would.
You would.
No.
You would.
No, I wouldn't.
You would.
No, I'd be like, I live here now.
On the plane or where the crash
Wherever
was?
the crash site is. I'd be like, this is it. I'm not moving. I'm staying right here where I'm safe. I'm staying in this foil blanket. Forever.
You want to know my hell, you guys? Because I'm a scary flyer. Would be to be in a plane where everything was blacked out. Like I was just on a plane and
There's no windows.
Oh.
Andy loves to shove his face into the window when we're on a plane.
Like
He'll
to
shove
look
his
out.
face, shove it
Hurts
onto
my
the
neck.
window.
Hurts my neck.
It hurts my neck looking at it.
Yeah.
And he'll take both hands and he'll cup over his eyes.
That's only if
so
it's
that he
too
can't-
light to see outside.
So that he can't see anything on the sides of him, so that he forgets that he's in a plane and he's just looking at the ground. And for some reason, looking at how far away the ground is makes him feel safer. I would look at that and be like, wow, look how far we'd have to fall before dying.
Well, no, I mean, mainly what it is it's like a bearing thing. That's why I like maps so much, is because I have my bearings. Like, I know exactly where I am. There's something comforting about that for me. And so, like, at night was when it's really important for me, is that I can, like, see what we're flying through. Because if the plane's bumpy and there's no clouds, I'm like, oh, this is just air. This is just turbulence. But, like, when we're in the middle of a cloud or it's pitch black and it's bumpy, I'm like, what's making, are we flying into a storm? You know, like, what the fuck?
Right.
So I like to look out. It really has very little to do with the ground. Like if I'm flying and all I see is clouds below us, it's okay.
Yeah.
But if I'm flying and it's like that flight back from Dallas.
Yeah.
When the last time we were allowed to be comedians.
Yeah.
God,
You mean from Huntsville?
Well, yeah, but the rough flight was the flight from Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
We were in the cloud the entire time. We were just in clouds. It was so bumpy.
Andy was really upset. I remember waking up for a second and he was asking the stewardess or the flight attendant.
If I could speak to their manager.
He was like, hey, how long is this going to go on? And she goes, the whole flight. And he goes, the whole flight.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, mm-hmm. And then she walks away. I'm starting to notice I'm really fucking happy that the airlines are suffering right now. And if you work for one, I'm really sorry because I know that it's not your fault. But the airlines have gotten way too fucking big for their britches.
Yeah.
Okay? And I am so fucking happy to see them suffering for the choices that they've made. $30 fucking to check my bag? Suck my dick.
That came from a true, sincere place. But also,
yeah. Well, they fuck us over.
There was something so wonderful about calling every airline last week and being like, I'd like to cancel this ticket. And they're like, do you want credit? And I was like, bet your fucking ass I want credit. Do I want credit? Do you want your office chairs?
Yeah.
Do you like the things that you own?
Do you want to pay the mortgage on your home?
Fuck off.
Give me my credit.
I did our boy Bernie, not yours, but mine. He had on the leader of the flight attendants union, and they're actually set up pretty well. That's a good job. Their union is strong, and they're all being taken care of in this time of absence.
Well, that's good.
This absence of work.
That's great.
But also, he made a point to shout out their heroic efforts. Even though they can be, see you next Tuesday sometimes. Yeah. He made it to show out that they were kind of like at the front lines of this thing because they're helping people travel still and being exposed to everything. Yeah. They're kind of like nurses with less education. Yeah. You know what? I like stewardesses.
Do you?
I almost always
flight attendants?
Yeah, flight attendants. I almost always have a good rapport with them.
I never have, and I find them to be super cunty.
And I will ask for things. You know what I'll do? Like
you ring the bell?
I'll ring the bell and I'll go, hey, I missed the drink service. Can you bring me a cup of coffee with 2 creams?
You know what I do? I ring the bell and I go, hey, Sky Bellhop.
Yep.
Get over here.
I go
and
like
for
this.
some reason, they're mean to me.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that has anything to do with you. They probably just had a bad day.
That has nothing to do with me, right?
They're probably just bringing their own kind of baggage.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. That was great.
This is our fun. Oh, God, we're going to kill each other.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I hope that's how we go. I hope we just hit a breaking point and we get into a violent fight.
And we just slam our heads into one another. And
Yeah,
we
like
bleed
Bird
out on
Box.
the floor.
What? They should put that in Bird Box. 2 people get it at once and just start slamming
Bam,
their heads
bam,
into each other.
bam. Yeah.
You guys, we've ran out of epidemic
Humor?
shows, and so we're now watching zombies.
I was going to say, I don't think we've run out of epidemic humor. I think we've got a lot of that left.
Oh, yeah. No, obviously.
Yeah.
Quarantine humor.
Can I say something serious?
Jesus.
Can I?
Yeah.
What?
No, I'm just scared. Go ahead.
I think that, and I was talking to my therapist about this, that if you are experiencing fear right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything that we're experiencing, obviously we're afraid of like death or whatever, but whatever it is that we're most afraid of right this second, we should write it out and we should live it out. So if I'm afraid of Charlie dying, right,
Mm-hmm.
which I am desperately afraid of
Constantly.
Charlie dying.
Every day.
All the time. I'm always like, his coat looks dull.
Yeah.
It's a bad sign. He seems tired.
She's pet MDing constantly.
All the time, but just in my mind, which is actually even worse than the regular pet MD, because I'm imagining all sorts of things, okay? But I have to play it out, and I have to go, if Charlie dies, which God forbid,
Mm-hmm.
What then?
Mm-hmm.
And I have to write it out, and I have to be like, well, then I've lost my best friend.
Wow.
And I will cry and I will live.
Yeah.
Because loving is loss. And that is why I have to kill Andy.
Yeah. Wait. No, that makes sense.
You guys get it, right?
Another thing you guys should be doing is meditating.
Yeah. Which is another promise that Andy made to you that we have not delivered on.
I'll do it right now. I'll do a guided meditation right now.
We're going to close this out with a guided meditation?
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
All right, everybody.
Everybody close your eyes.
I want everybody to get into the correct posture, whichever posture that is that you use to meditate. Some people like to do it cross-legged style. Other people like to sit in a chair. I'm a sit in a chair guy because I have tight hips and tight psoases.
Some of you might like to do it with a belt around your neck and your dick in your hand.
That's fine. My voice is sultry. All right, so I want you guys to straighten your backs, put your shoulders back. I want you to shut your eyes and bring your attention to the middle of your forehead. This is what we would call the third eye. You don't have to strain your eyes to do it, but imagine that there's a beam going out from your forehead, the center of it, and it's going straight into the atmosphere. And that's where your attention is focused. And now I want you to breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth. All right, keep that up and just continue focusing on your breath. Continue the breath and only focus on the breath. And now I want to tell you guys that while we're living through a terrifying time, a scary time, a really frightening time, a time where you might be afraid of the uncertainty of what is to come, that's okay, because nothing's certain. We don't know if a psychopath is standing behind us right now with a clown mask and he's got a knife and he's got AirPods in and he's listening to some kind of new metal from the early aughts. We don't know if our Uber driver was building a bomb before he came to our house with our Uber Eats, and he has bomb juice on his hands, and that bomb juice is going to get into our food, and then we're going to eat it and have bomb juice poisoning. We don't know any of these things. But what we do know is that we can control the narrative. I want you guys to be still focusing on your breath. Alex, focus on your breath, goddammit. I told you to focus on your breath. Sorry, guys. Back to this. Okay, now here's something that I like to do during a meditation is I like to go to a special place. You know, like a place in my mind that that I feel safe and serene at, all right? And we go to that special place. You're not really, are you focusing on your breathing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when you go to that special place and it's on fire and you're in your special place and everything's crumbling around you. Yep. Doing a good job, Rosie. And you're seeing all your special things, they're burning up.
No.
And you
My
have to
mittens.
Yeah, you have to evacuate. And so now that your special place is gone, let's go somewhere else.
Let's go to the LA Coliseum.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'll work on a better one. That was kind of just a work in progress, but we're going to do more of those. Maybe that'll be a Sunday thing.
For sure.
Did you feel relaxed?
I felt so relaxed.
Really?
I really did.
That's sweet of you, babe. Thanks for lying to me.
Just picturing everything falling apart.
Yeah.
There's something about it that just really helped me let go.
Yeah, that's the thing you need to realize is that this is no different than any other day. You will always be okay because our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, has you in his arms.
And also, death is lurking everywhere, every day, all the time.
And why is that? Because germs are all
around
us,
you, and they're always trying to kill you. So, with that,
that'd be
in
good
mind,
merch.
Yeah. Guys, please
We love
forgive my entrepreneurial fiance. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe, rate,
Review.
and most importantly, please review us on iTunes.
Mm-hmm.
Tell your friends about us. Take screenshots of the podcast. Post it to your socials. Tag us. Give us some lovin'. We'll give it back.
And also, we're at 400 something. And when we reach 500,
He does not get a PS4.
I get a PS4.
He doesn't.
And I don't know if we'll start a Twitch stream might be the wrong audience.
He
You
does
guys
not
don't
get a
really seem
PS4.
like Twitch people.
Everything needs to go to rent right now, Andy. We have no work lined up.
And when we pay rent, we will get a PS4. We'll earmark a PS4.
We will earmark it.
So subscribe to the Patreon.
You know what you can do?
What?
You can bookmark it on your Chrome. Okay?
Yeah.
You can bookmark the PS4. That's what you'll get.
On my Chrome, that makes it sound like I have a Chromebook. Don't do that. Everybody knows I use Apple. I'm not poor. Technically,
You are.
I am very poor.
You are poor right now. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We love you. This is day 10. Tomorrow's day 11.
That seems like a good omen.
Yeah.
1-1.
Spiritual number. Very spiritual number.
All right, check the Patreon for the videos that I promised you later today.
We will do them.
Bye.
We are making those fucking mozzarella sticks. We love you. Bye.
I'm losing my mind.
Me too. It wasn't a terrible episode.
No, it's just kind of like I could never really fully get into the energy. Hi, bud. Do you want to go for a walk? Rosie, do you want to go for a walk?
I really do.
Let's all go for a walk.
Please. Let's go for a walk. Get off.
Charlie,
Get off.
Charlie.
I'm gonna pee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yep.